Welcome back to Flint Creek Transport. My name is Justin. Let's go check out what is going on in the shop today and see how one of the old international trucks is saving the day. I'm here with Trevor. We're going to talk a little bit about why we got this truck in the shop and talk a little bit about 154. So 154 is the green truck that I went and showed you guys that has the hole in the block. Maybe Trevor, you want to talk about what went wrong with that thing?
All I know is cylinder 4 dropped a piece of this piston right where it goes around the wrist pin, and that's what hit the outside of the block to make the hole. Then that turned everything sideways and ruined the liner. And
looking at that thing, it was something where we're like, what do we do? Do we leave that engine? Do we go through, rebuild it? We have this engine sitting here, and it is like, this is our engine of preference. So just show you. So this is 6TS, and figured why not just use this engine? We have it here. That Cummins, we had just put some injectors.
We just put all new injectors in about 2 weeks before. It was running beautiful. We had done several times of engine work. We actually put piston 2 into it because the wrist pin had come loose, scored the liner. So there had already been quite a bit of internal work we did to that N14. We had several different times where we worked on we got a video of the Jake brakes. We went through all those when it first got here. It just seemed like the engine really didn't like staying together. I mean, we had so many times we had to work on it.
Yeah, and that's the frustrating part, is like it wasn't just all happening at one time. It was all just little stuff, and it was like stuff that, like, is it worth it or not? Finally this happened, and it's like, okay, this is enough. And my taste for Cummins hasn't really got any better.
No, it didn't help, that's for sure.
It does happen. It can happen really to any truck, but it's the second Cummins that it happened to. If you remember 106, we had that happen too. That engine we actually fixed, and we could have fixed this engine, but I think this engine, what we're going to do is probably keep the turbo off of it, and I don't know, otherwise probably the air compressor.
We'll keep all your typical parts that you're going to have to replace in time, but I mean, turbo, air compressor, fuel pump off the back of it, it's just everything that we can pull off that's going to save us some money for parts.
Yeah, unless somebody gives us a really, really, really good price for everything.
We'll just let it go right down the road. And then we'll let you know when we have the other one ready.
Right. So that Cummins, that's the second Cummins that we have, that I got. The other one is in the gray Kenworth.
Yes.
That one is still an N14. That one's been running good.
That one we had to do injectors too about a year after we got it. That's got all new injectors in it also.
Yeah, but otherwise though, that thing it definitely hasn't been giving us the grief that this other one has.
No, I was hoping this other one in 154 was going to be as nice as that once we got the injectors done. That's why we went through and did that.
Yeah,
do it right.
I was, my hopes after the gray truck, I was like, it's, maybe it was just me, but
we thought you were coming around, but then this happened.
Yeah, so this is why there's internationals in the shop. I bought this truck quite a few years ago. Man, it's probably what, 5-6 years ago. It was like 4 years ago. Because you know what, I think I have a video of going and getting this truck.
Yes.
I bought it at auction. So now the test, we're gonna get this thing out, get it run, or it actually ran. It drove around. You guys are using it as a lot truck, but wasn't there something with when you shut the door, the thing shut off?
When you shut the door just right, the thing would shut off. You turn the lights on, the thing would shut off. The radio would work half the time, but if you messed with the volume, it'd shut the truck off. It just was one of those things you never knew if it was going to move or not.
Right.
We pushed it into the corner because we fought for an hour with it. And then I walked out and it fired right off and ran beautifully, and we parked it here and shut it off.
Yeah. So the engine runs fine.
Yes.
And you can see this truck is shot. Look at the rust on the frame. And yeah, this thing has definitely had its life. But the engine will get pulled out and see how it runs in that other green truck. So it's really from one green truck to another green truck.
Yeah. Lisa's upgrading.
Yeah. Oh man. So hopefully this thing is gonna do us well. The 6TS engine is the same family as the 2WS, the 6NZ, what is it, 5EK.
Yep.
There's a couple different ones in there.
Yep.
And the 6TS is actually, I would say, is just as good as any of them.
So we have a 6TS in the black Peterbilt that we just got, and in the white day cab we just got. So this will actually make, out of those 4 gliders we just got, this will put the third 6TS in those 4.
The only thing is the 6TS is a little earlier version, right? So this is a 40 pin?
Yes, this is a 40 pin ECM in this. That's one of the things that's going to make it a little bit more interesting to get the wire harnesses and everything. But looking through custom trucks, they've got it in stock, so we'll go through them.
Yeah, actually that white, that's truck 125. That's got that small cat in it.
Yes, that's C12.
But we still have that. We still have another truck that I bought. Didn't really pay much more for it, but that red T800.
Right. Yep.
We still have that engine and transmission we can utilize, as well as 2 Detroits. We actually have an auction coming up here in October, and I don't know yet if I'm just going to put the whole truck as is in the auction without the engine, or if we're just going to scrap it, or I don't know. But we'll figure that out, and stay tuned. I'll give you more updates on that auction. But that is simply the only reason why I got this truck, and now we're finally putting it to use. So I will keep you guys posted when we get that truck back with a yellow motor in it. All right, and this is the beauty of having trucks, like all Kenworths or a majority of Kenworths. The other rears that came out of truck 144. And these are what?
These are the 411s.
411s?
We replaced with the 355s.
So this truck is a local truck, had 411s in it. And now we're just using up the 411s that came out of truck 144. We're putting them in here. So,
yep,
works out pretty good. And did we replace the tranny in this one? This is still this is a 13 speed in it. Look at that. That's just been replaced. Good deal.
Yep.
All right, this is truck 151.
Yeah.
I gotta get this right.
You gotta brush up on your truck numbers a little bit. Yeah.
I guess this is the white and blue bay, huh?
Yeah, that's all that can be in here today.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
We keep all the internationals over on that side.
Well, that's the International and Peterbilt bay, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, look at this rig. The horses are out. All right, guys, so truck 147 is done. Let's check it out. We got it looking pretty good. Frame's painted, truck's buffed, they got it washed, they didn't wipe it down, but all right, good enough for who it's for. Here goes. Let's check it out. Beauty. Look at that thing. It's got a service and all. those of you that are wondering, this truck is a glider. I think it's around the 2016. It's got a Cat 6NZ, 336 rears, 280 wheelbase. This guy usually pulls the tank trailer. I'm gonna try to get this thing cleaned up maybe even a little bit more, put some tire foam on, and get some pictures for our upcoming calendar. So, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out.